For YouTube's sake, salutations ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon. Where we last left off, I don't remember much except for Cove shenanigans and the Ruin quest. And we're now working on a free weapon upgrade, which I think I've already doled out to Zalrock to prepare him for the Darkest Dungeon, which I feel like delving into sometime this stream and trying to once again claim a little bit of control over this freaking shuffling horror. Oh no. The infestation is high. Hello, Project Temper, and welcome back. What the heck do I want to do? Sunlight in the Thicket, I can get another legendary bracer, that's not good. The Ancestral Signet actually wouldn't suck. But it's for the wild. And I don't respect the wild. I really want to get the Talisman of the Flame. I really do. Alright, I really, really do. I want to kill the Shuffling Horror. But we just don't have a party that's, like, worth sending in there. And we're now going to soon have to go deal with the Viscount. I don't want to deal with the Viscount. I don't want to deal with the Crimson Curse ever again. Is there, like, a long mission that doesn't stink? Complete 100% of room battles. You know what? Let's do this. Hauville. Durary. Harriet, what's your stress? Your stress is minimal. You can go join us on this hunt. Do we have a healer? Correction, do we have a healer that doesn't stink? That's why we're having problems. We have no actually decent healer for this. I mean, we could always try their strategy of highest speed, high damage, ignore everything else, and just try to kill them on turn one. But I don't think that really works. And never mind, you got Slugger. Alright, we're gonna go for a healer. Child's play is not the path of mastery. I know the quest is beneath your freaking experience. All Saints' Day. We don't need the Man-at-Arms shield. Silence in the Crypts, which grants us protect. Nothing here speaks to me. I'm not going to gather the Holy Relics. I'm going to actually activate the 3 Corrupted Altars to cleanse them, because Silence in the Crypt is a little bit better if I need to do some other fancy things later. Alright, let's go. Barassa needs to go on the quest. Precuri is precarious. I need damage dealers. Daryl? Maybe Daryl? Probably Daryl. Do I have no melee people? Do I have that few to go on the quest? Huh. Renee, are you actually decent at close range? No. Yes, you are. I would actually have to just upgrade you. You know what? Fine, Renee. Welcome to the melee team. And can I find, like, one other little thing that could actually go on the quest? Mamnemont. I'm gonna have to, like, mess with your skills, but I think I can use you. Sorry about that. For Mother's Day lunch, it's a little bit acting up. Or my stomach is a little bit acting up. So, I'm going to see how much money I've got left over to try to keep Harriet's skill in place. So, sort by level, you guys should be at the top. You don't need upgrades. None of you need upgrades. Do any of you need upgrades to your skills? Barassa's a no. Daryl is a no. Renee, we kind of want you to be in melee. Because this is really dumb, but... and this is a big but. This might be hilarious. So, Shadow Fade... I don't think you need the stun chance, but we'll hold on to it. Thrown daggers at least still works. Poison darts and toxin trickery are not necessary. So we'll take pick to the face and flashing daggers. Alright. Who here needs actual, like, mental support? No one. I think we actually handled all that. What am I going to give all of you? Well, you're the healer, so you're going to get Junia's head. To the surprise of absolutely no one. I have, like, a love relation. I've got a relationship with that trinket that I just can't let go. Not Barristan's, Junia's. And then stress debuff so you aren't dying horrifically when trying to fight those monsters. Daryl, where's the matchstick? Actually, wait a tick. Because you're in the back row, and... no, because Mamamont might push you forward. That would ruin all the other skills, so I can't actually use a finale build. So we're going to ditch finale since you're in melee. You can't use Inspiring Tune or Battle Ballad. I mean, maybe you can do solo and, like, finale first, then solo forward. And then just keep doing this? Maybe. It gives him the speed buff. I don't know about dodge, though. He might end up dying as a result, but I could use finale to actually, you know, do something with this man. It drops their accuracy. That doesn't seem like a really good idea. Yeah, well, if we could clear the dodge debuff off of finale, that'd be fantastic, but it's too heavy. And as usual, I need you to go first. So it would be decent to make you go first. Multi-tail Shrieker, and you can take Wilbur's Flag just for making sure you don't get, like, unceremoniously killed. I need you to go fast, because you gotta go fast. And you're actually doing melee, so the damage buff and the accuracy, as well as the dodge buff, is fantastic with a sharpened letter opener. And then we could just use the quickening satchel, because those two put together also give you the damage buff that you need. You don't have any actual damage buffs on your stats, though. You've got the Fusionman's Matchstick, so you've got the speed and range damage. Is there anything I can make you... We're going to the ruins, right? Why don't I just give you the Necromancer's Collar? Alright. We'll see how this goes. We'll see if we can kill them all instantaneously, and the Junia's head is literally just backup, in case we need to make sure people aren't dying horrifically in the field. Sanitarium. Where did Harriet go? Because I know Harriet is in a dire need of making sure his stuff is made permanent. Because you're keeping Slugger. Get rid of Compulsive? No. Tuckered Out? We can get rid of Tuckered Out. Compulsive is not as bad as the tank having reduced damage would be. Is there anything in the Nomad Wagon that's worthwhile? I can already tell you that there isn't, because I think we already bought everything from here. Yeah, we bought everything from here that'd be useful, so let us embark on another quest. As before, we just need to activate 3 corrupted altars, gaining silence in the crypts. And the essences will be used up as time goes on. We only need 2 more shovels because of our immense amount of grave robbers. Let's just... I'm taking extra food as a precaution, because I get the feeling we're going to be taking lots of hits here, and I don't want to rely on extended combat. Excuse me, I just made a really dumb decision there. Give me, like, 4 medicinal herbs. I don't think there's much that really needs them, but give me a holy water. That we could definitely make use of, and then make sure our torches are in order. And screw it. Get rid of 2 medicinal herbs and toss up, like, 3 skeleton keys just in case. Let us go. Everyone's equipped, right? Yes, everyone is equipped. You don't need a buff to Finale. Finale in and of itself is its own reward. So we're gonna see what Finale can do. Why did I take bleed attacks to the place filled with skeletons? What's wrong with me?
Can the defiled be consecrated? Can the fallen find rest?
Both of those options are completely true. Yes, the defiled can find rest. Just not here. Well, it's already a good start. Everyone's actually equipped properly, right? Right. So what's the first curio? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Clear the decorative urn. Gain all those gems. That's beautiful. Let's get the torchlight rolling. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, as is planned, we are going to instantly start off by finaleing the marksman. I would like to pick your brain.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Could a thrown dagger kill you?
Decimated.
Thrown dagger definitely does. I could abyssal artillery, but what's the point? We could just do a vulnerability hex in the button conscript. It's not the one-shot city that I was thinking of, but it's good enough. Then we'll just solo the entire group. Finale has a damage buff that lasts for 8 rounds? Jesus. You only get 1 use of Finale per battle, but that's actually a really good use. You know what, just
their formation is broken.
It's marked, you might as well.
Maintain the offensive.
And then pick to the face. Ah, so close.
As the fiend
vulnerability hex
falls,
finishes it off.
a faint hope blossoms.
We've learned that citrines are less useful than gold, so we're not going to bother with citrines because they can't stack up high enough. This does nothing. This does nothing. Medicinal herbs? Nothing. I think this is just going to force another combat. Or hidden treasure. Here, we can use this instance of medicinal herbs to clear out the debuff from you and take our crests. No, we don't know exactly where these altars are, but we do have a fight no matter what direction we go, so we might as well continue. Well, at least it's not the,
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I don't feel like taking 3 busts right now. We have enough light. Bloodsuckers. Surprise bloodsuckers, but bloodsuckers nonetheless. So, what if I do Dark Stab? Dark Stab is not that great. Why do you have a negative to damage? Finale this one, because I want the sycophant to die. Pick to the face this one to finish it off. Dagger throw
Press this advantage.
the other sycophant.
Give them no
I'm
quarter.
not going to get the Crimson Curse if I can avoid it, and then we'll start dealing with the supplicants piece by piece. Gather the blood's what I'm afraid of. Yep. You guys have no disease resist. Dark Stab is just a mere forward 1. Might as well try and hit them with a solo, but they both resist, so it's not like it really matters. Well, now we're gonna have to have fun dealing with the Crimson Curse. There's no one here who really needs the healing except maybe her.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Other one can go
them
die on a fire.
all.
And now here's where our jester might actually need the healing. Taking 3 damage around. Let's just shank him. Toxin Trickery might be good, but we can just start doing some poison darts on him. Stun? Resisted. Because I'm greedy, I might be taking more damage in the long run. Please die. Okay, you resist the blight. You're not dead yet, so just spend time shanking the corpse. I want to try to heal you at least. Shadow Fate does no damage. It shouldn't do any. I want to just...
Inspiration
Oh, you have
and
170%
improvement.
stun resistance. No wonder we're having trouble. Alright, well, no flashing daggers. We can pick his brain for some knowledge and it's gonna move on.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Deeds are fantastic. I'll actually take deeds over Jade? Yeah, because I don't get... It takes a while for Jade to stack up, and I don't get the feeling we're going to be able to stack it up that much. Open up next area, flip on the torchlight. What else do we see? Well, we found our quest locations, and I'm going to avoid the fights just because I don't feel like fighting a ridiculous number of times is a brilliant decision. So we'll just start clearing these altars. Are you a kleptomaniac? It is not a kleptomania. Good. Very good. I hate kleptomania. Put your stress down to 0. And quit whining about this whole exploration. Alright, next trap we should be able to clear with just as much ease as we did the first. Claim whatever's in this curio. And then clear out this quest location as well. It sucks that you can't see people you're combating against. You don't have a high stun resist. You do have a lot of protection. I actually want to deal with the ads first in the back before dealing with the Bone Commander. Dodge isn't what I'm really concerned with. Finale is also not exactly what I'm concerned with, so we can just take them
The
out.
blood quickens.
Alright, well, you get trolled, Daryl,
Dazed. Reeling.
most of your life.
About to break.
And then Crushing Blow goes out on Magnamalt, which is, I think, a stunning hit. It is not a stunning hit. It is a painful hit, but it is definitely not a stunning hit. You know what? Do a finale. Get some of his health removed. I would love to stun, but I think we'll just have to focus on trying to kill the Bone Commander. Heal.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
And get rid of the marksman in the back. Okay, Ground Pound is the stun. And it's the stun that hurts a ton. Case in point. My entire party was stunned as a result. You can shank him. It gets you a little bit closer to your goal. We'll be healing this up soon anyway, so might as well continue trying to get some DPS down. You're not immune to Blight. How much damage would I deal? 13 versus... It's about the same. And the instantaneous damage might actually kill the commander this turn.
Prodigious size alone does not
exactly.
dissuade the sharpened blade.
We don't need either of these. So they can go politely right the hell off. And we'll get rid of this defaced altar. Scout is the area we're looking for right next to us. No, it's not, so we can safely ignore it and go to the other section. So I'm going to head up north, knowing that we're not going to encounter anything. After getting through these curios, we'll probably take our campfire here, heal ourselves up, and then continue down the line. I just want to heal her up for that fight. No, 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 no. We're not even going to acknowledge that you exist. We're just going to pass on by, forget that ever happened. Kleptomania.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Bloody kleptomania. Go to the firewood.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
We could pilfer, but I have no reason to pilfer. No one has any diseases. Night moves would probably be a good idea. Abandon hope. No thanks. We can dark ritual. We are not going to dark ritual. We don't feel like doing an unspeakable commune. I like cost 3 though. So we'll do the unspeakable commune to prevent any nighttime ambushing. We'll go night moves to increase our scouting chance. Does anyone here have wound care? We actually don't have anyone with wound care. Except for yourself, but you can't target yourself with it. So Tiger's Eye, who here has the lowest accuracy? More accurately, who here doesn't have an accuracy mod? They both have an accuracy mod. Who here do I want to be able to dodge things? Who here do I want to crit more? Honestly, probably Melee Girl. We can Dark Ritual, but no thanks. I kind of want this, so... Pilfer? Yeah, we could pilfer. Or we could just encourage twice and get rid of the stress. Nah. Claim a torch. Encourage and restore this to our Crimson Cursed woman.
The light, the promise of safety.
Well, we don't know what's coming on ahead, so let's go find out. To glory! And back to the default party order. Our cultists can read this. Positives or negatives can occur. Toss the torches back up there. What else can we find? A little bit of scouting. The quest location, curio, and room battle. So real talk, do we want to turn around? Not really, because none of these curios are actually really worth it, so we might as well just continue. Maybe go to that room battle to get a little bit more treasure. Who knows? Let's continue our travel. Clearing the trap. You have a craving for blood that will never be satisfied. A map is found. Curio, curio. Does not reveal what's actually in the rooms. Interesting. That is a very interesting map indeed. Never thought it would be so useless. Oh. Okay. It's this type of fight. Well, if you don't mind me,
Destroy.
you just get out of here. I'm reduced to pure desire, a fire that cleanses reason. You are a horrible, horrible grave robber. You're just abyssal artillery. The stress is what's going to kill us faster than them actually hitting us. I can't even pull that off. Being under the Crimson Curse, she's basically an invincible tool of war. Hey, we can shank the conscript. You know what? Vulnerability hex. Why not? Get your dodge to 0 so there's no way you can fail this hit.
Obliterated.
And like the good narrator said, you were obliterated.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Room battle with treasure, and another battle. How many more spaces do I have? I have just enough spaces to claim this stuff, but I've also got a lot of food still. I should say a decent amount of it. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna be greedy this time around. I want to see what else we can earn from this dungeon trip. Is it gonna be immediate punishment game? Is this what we've been reduced to? Automatic karma for all that I've done? Jeez Louise, that ruby. That ruby right there is going to be our savior. Mark my words. Torchlight, let's go.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
The bone veteran who's stealthy. I want to deal with the marksman. We could kill those marksmen before they can really take action. That would be great. Sure.
Annihilated.
I didn't honestly expect you to kill him instantly, but good on you. Let's just go kill the veteran. De-stealth the veteran. Do not deny me what I need to survive. What'd you hit him with? You don't have a blight move. You just decided to drink blood for no reason. That was a minimum roll, wasn't it? Glorious. And you get shot as a result. So bad because it's just not useful to me. It hurts me too much with its mere existence. I guess we'll try once again to try to off the veteran. There we go, that's the hit I was looking for. Sure, let's try to kill the marksman. Can you finish it off with a dark stab? You are unable to do so. However, that is not something to really worry about. Maybe you can finish off the marksman by pulling it into the ether. Axeman fails. I guess the combination of everyone actually finally connecting with him will eventually pull him down. We don't actually care that much about his dodge, so you can heal yourself. So we shouldn't have to worry too much. And then you can start working on the poison darts, which will actually probably kill him faster than the rest of our motley crew. Sure, he's now dead upon his next action. You can actually just take the killing blow. Sweet, more treasures.
This expedition at least promises success.
There's another battle immediately afterwards. I almost want to bet it's the Collector, because the Collector loves showing up at this point. But we might as well. Oh, I didn't make you do finale. No, 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 I forgot to move you back to the front. No! Grim Harvest? No, Dark Stab. I want to kill one of these sycophants. Either one. No, no! Yes, thank you. Keep him low, keep him low. You're probably gonna act. Would this even remotely kill you? No, it wouldn't.
Masterfully executed.
It's a crit on the supplicant. Miss. Oh, it's Maddening Wine. Alright, that's fine. Maddening Wine is fine. Well, that's awkward. Pick to the face. That's one of the major ones that I'm really concerned with. The Gather of Blood, though, is probably going to give him Crimson Curse. It didn't. Hilarious. Do I want to Dirk Stab? Yes, I don't want the Sycophant taking an action, but that apparently is just unavoidable.
A powerful blow.
Never mind, he just made him dodge into the knife. Vulnerability hex or just pull back? You know, just pull back. Okay. Fine, heal yourself. Congratulations, Barasa. You are now our tank. Officially and unofficially. I wanted the gatekeeper. But I'm just going to kill the supplicant instead, because the gatekeeper can enraging slight all he wants. It's annoying, but it's not impossible to deal with. And this is our melee person in the front, so I mean, I guess it's kind of a good thing. He's resistant to everything. No!
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
That's what it does? Excuse me? I want to call that a load of crock. Kill off, sycophant. This would turn into more sycophants. You all can get right the hell out of here. I don't want to deal with you. Crimson Curse. I want to vulnerability hex you, but you're going to do the thirst, which is going to pull you to the front. So, just to prepare for it, we're just going to hit this sycophant and mark it. No, can you kill this? There's a chance. It was a missed chance. A missed opportunity, so to speak. It's not horrible. You can kill this one, so it can't act. There we go. Jesus, that was really irritating.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Back to the default party order. You have a minus 50 to your dodge. I'm so thankful that the enemies have just thus far been unable to hit you. I came from nothing, but you'll not end with nothing. Don't tell me you're gonna steal it. Good, you didn't steal it. We don't actually need the shovel. No, it does not contain the blood, you useless piece of garbage. The blood's just in your mind. You know what? I'm actually not opposed to just finaleing the big man. Yeah, let's work on the blood letter. And then the other two can actually work on the cutthroat. I didn't want to waste it by trying to toss it on the cutthroat and have it do basically nothing. There we go, the cutthroat's dead. That's good to see. Blanket fire. Are you stealthed for one more turn?
Blurred vision.
Yes, you are.
The end approaches.
I could toss up a vulnerability hex and make it so people can actually hit the blood letter. And I suppose that works. Now the Rain of Whips, which is going to start bloodying our party and give them a little bit of stress. No, baby, the person who wants the blood is the one that's bleeding. If there's an irony in that statement, I don't know what it is.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I can't hate a single thing my party has just done.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Well, we know the shovel is worthless. Torches... We're just going back to the secret door because there's not much else really here, so we can actually... After tossing the torchlight,
way is
get
lit.
rid of it.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Yeah. And then the shovels I don't think are actually worth more than the holy water. Are they worth more than... Hello, Josh. Good to see you again. Maybe the holy water's better because it's 25 gold. No, the shovels are better. So everyone just gets some holy water. just to let people see what the buff actually is. Alright, well, let's just open these things up and see what happens. Skeleton Key 1. More crests. Over the jade? Heck yes. Over the food? It's debatable, but over the shovels we can do a heck yes. Let's turn around, get back to the previous room. Nothing's in our way. We get to hear the lovely sound of poison and venom working through our veins. The games I'm planning on playing today are Darkest Dungeon and then Hearthstone's Monster Hunt. Just to try to finish those two up.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
The busts can just get out of here. We have no need for the busts. Holding on to the food because I know there's going to be one more event where it's like, your people are starving. And like, why are you starving? And like, we don't know. Who called it? Oh, this man right here called it. I don't want to go to Death's Door because of food, but I think that's going to happen right now. You need the blood, yes, but we have no blood. So calm yourself. We'll open up the secret compartment, get the puzzling trapsihedrons, and what is actually worth the least amount? The onyxes. We don't actually have enough onyxes. I think the heavy boots are worth a little bit less, but I can't actually remember. So we'll keep the heavy boots for now. Everything else, we're full on treasure, so let's just leave. Another Crimson Curse, but a ridiculous amount of... oh, a ridiculous amount of crests, and a ton of gold to boot. What disease did you claim? Tuckered out in tetanus. Renee got hard noggin to resist stun. Daryl got soft. Well,
the shuffling dead are silenced. We have claimed dominion over the ruins once more.
we can gain additional benefits by going to the ruins. However, this is probably a good thing. It's probably a good idea for us to take whatever we can. The Abbey is a place for reflection and introspection, and now even Infection Altard has the Crimson Curse. Really? Huh. Not realize my compatriots could just get the infection by existing here. Well. I mean, I guess it was bound to happen eventually. So, there's nothing here that I'm particularly interested in. What I actually really want to do is just finally kill the freaking shuffling horror. We can even claim the pagan talisman if we do it, which means this is now the perfect time to go and try to claim the pagan talisman. The previous strategy did work very well to our party standards, so we'll build another party that could actually deal with what we encounter there. Maminamont, cure your tetanus. Do you have any other diseases to worry about? We do not. We just have the Crimson Curse, but the Crimson Curse cannot simply be cured like any other mundane horror or illness. Waville, to the front. Zarok will not be going in there. Rambicourt, you have a craving for the blood, so we can just take a little bit of blood with you, just because I think craving goes into this super buff state. Crimson Curse, you've been infected. Okay, just to put it in layman's terms, you've been infected with parasitic mosquitoes that make you want to claim human blood for yourself. And in claiming this human blood, you gain significant empowerments, but if you don't have it regularly, you eventually turn into a horrid monstrosity and die. It's glorious, right? Right. Harriet will be a tank, but the rest will basically be DPSs with one medic, to make sure we don't all die horrifically. So who's ranged? Dury, you can fit in with ranged. and we're probably going to follow a similar idea to what we did before. Sort by class restriction. And you know what, I almost forgot to do the YouTube thing, so let's just welcome everyone in a moment, sort by level.